Alright, why boning a pike the right way? First, under these fins, you listening, eh, Adam?
I'm listening.
You cut up to the vent. You basically cut off all that white stuff. And the big thing you got to watch out for is the urine bag. You don't want to cut the urine bag because then it's going to taste like urine. I always keep my knife pointing forward so it glides in under the scales. I haven't sharpened my knife in 5 years. I don't cut through the scales, I cut under them. Follow the dorsal. Okay. You see that all right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just basically taking the fillet off of the pike first and then I'll Y-bone after. So you gotta cut through the Y-bones and then around the ribs. There, we'll get the Y-bones off of that in a minute. Going, Cindy.
Okay.
Pointing forward, and I hardly take any skin off. That spine is real thin, so you don't have to take. That's the key to it, is that you don't lose all the meat. Then it's hard to take the Y-bone off. You'll be my student. Just like taking a walleye fillet off. Then you take the Y-bones off after.
That's what I want to do.
Garbage. Okay, this is the magic right here. You see all the little white dots?
Mm-hmm.
Here's some of that stuff here. That's the Y-bone and little white dots. So I go towards the back, the top of the fish, up about 1/8 of an inch. And make a little bit of a cut just to make a line. And then I use my fingers and I open it all up. And you go straight down. And you can hear them hit the Y-bones. Right there. Trick's always to run your fingers through and then it opens up and it makes all your cut even. And then instead of using the edge of my knife, I use it on the flat so it slides. I lay it right down on the flat, and then it goes along the bone. And then I go to the bloodline, I do about 45 degree, and I sink just the thickness of my knife. So basically, you see how the knife is here and then right flush, I do about the same on the back side, turn the knife and then you should be able to see your blade underneath the bones. And the Y-bones end at the vent, for lack of better terms. And then all fish like this here. That's how I always skin them like this. Get my knife handle off the table so I can get it flat. And I keep it just steady and then I just wiggle the fish off. I think that's for take home, isn't it? Another little trick too for take home fish. When I'm doing the skin, I go all the way down so that it's going to be quite easy at home to just rip off instead of having, a lot of guys will go so far and then cut it straight off and there's nothing you can do to cut it out.
Right.
And that's a pike. Just like that. Ball free, 100% guarantee. See, it all stays, it's good for transport because it all stays together. One piece of skin, it's not 5 pieces, it's not anything, it just all stays together. Same thing, now the back's towards me, right? You always do first cut towards the back. About 1/8 of an inch off those little bone lines that you can see, the little white dots. Small cut. Open up that cut some. Now I'm down on the bones, right? And I come this way. This is my favorite side right here. And the bloodline on an angle. And then you see the depth of the knife. About the same. And I start kind of scratch it off, more or less. Just do a little bit of scratching. And then you can see I can see my knife through the bones. And you know you got close. Now you got it good. Let's see too. Skin, I go almost, just so it's barely attached. Then you don't go home, you don't even need to take a knife. Get that off. What? Hardly even tell. Ta-ta-ta.
You're a master.